If you're broke and you don't have any money, it's nobody's fault but yours. Matter of fact, it's only your fault, and you should be fucking ashamed. If you're over, I'm not talking about like just a couple $100 either. If you over the age of 25 and you don't have at least $10,000 sitting around at your disposal, you should be fucking ashamed of yourself. You're a grown-ass person with no financial backing. If you got bad credit and you're an adult, you should be ashamed of yourself. It's nobody's fault but yours. You can blame it on the credit cards or the student loans or whatever. Matter of fact, let's just talk about student loans for a minute. When I was a couple years ago, I always hear my friends say that they're going back to school and this, that, and the other. And I always thought, well, how can they afford not to work? You see, I didn't go to school. I left high school, didn't graduate, just got my GED and went straight into the workforce because I understood that action is the only thing that's going to make the marketplace move anyway at a young age. But I listened to some of my friends tell me, hey, I'm going to go back to school. And I always thought, well, who the fuck pays your bills when you go to school? You see, since I didn't go to college, I didn't realize that you could get loans, student loans, and then you could just take a couple classes a week and then live on the student loans and then ultimately pay it back. Here's a fucking shameful fact about our country. Most motherfuckers in this country make less than $40,000 a year. The majority of our country makes less than $40,000 a year. Holy fuck. I can't even imagine what it's like to fucking survive on $40,000 a year. Matter of fact, it's $12,000 every month before I even get to fucking spend a dime on myself. That's just my bills. That's just my bills to cover the nut. And yet, with no education, no formal education anyway, with no formal education, all sorts of fucking bad track record shit that should get me denied from even being a member of productive society, I'm still able to make massive amounts of money. Why? Because I'm not fucking lazy. That's the problem with you motherfuckers that don't have money. It's simple. It boils down to you're fucking lazy. You waste your time, you do stupid shit, and you're not doing the things that make you money. Matter of fact, you're probably fucking scared of money because motherfuckers tell you shit like money's the root of all evil and money fucking don't solve your problems. Bullshit! I've been broke. I've been broke as fuck before. I've been so broke I couldn't even afford to pay attention. And money fixed my fucking problem. Once I started making money, guess what? I got happier and happier and fucking happier. So I'm fucking boiling over with excitement because I fuck get paid. Every time I don't have money, I get depressed. Because I know that if I don't have money, it's a direct reflection that I'm not bringing value to the marketplace. And so I get depressed because I'm not bringing value. So you know what? In order to avoid being depressed, I just fucking make money and I bring value to the marketplace. I'm tapped into myself, the people, and I put the time, effort, and talent in to figure out what the fuck it is that's going to get me paid because there's opportunity fucking everywhere in this country. Everywhere. And by everywhere, I mean on every motherfucking street corner in this bitch. But yet, most of you motherfuckers make less than $40,000 a year. Most of you motherfuckers have student loan debt throughout the ass. Why? Because you're fucking lazy. And if you don't have money in your bank account, you should be fucking ashamed. If you're over the age of 25 and you haven't saved at least $10,000 fucking dollars at your disposal, you should be ashamed because you're embarrassing the marketplace instead of bringing value to it. Most motherfuckers won't say that. But look, I'm all about money. I'm not here to sugarcoat shit. If you ain't got money, you're not bringing value to the marketplace and you should be fucking embarrassed. You should be embarrassed. You should be embarrassed that you're a grown-ass person and you're not adding your part to be a productive member of society. $40,000 a fucking year. What an embarrassment. Most people in this country go to college and end up making less than 6 figures a year from college education. Some of you motherfuckers got college diplomas and degrees and can't even get a job because you're fucking lazy and you should be ashamed. Seriously, most motivational people won't tell you this shit. But if you don't get your ass in gear and start fucking hustling, I'm not talking about manipulating and bullshitting and all this other stuff. Start hustling. Start doing the hard work that you know you're supposed to do that you won't fucking do, which is the reason you're broke in the first place, and watch things change. But until you decide to do the hard work, until you decide to fucking put in to deliver the value, nothing's going to change. And you got nobody to blame if you don't have money but yourself. Nobody. You should be fucking ashamed of yourself if you're broke. If I was broke, I'd be ashamed of myself too. I'll never be broke because I don't want to be ashamed of myself, and I'm willing to put in the fucking work, whatever it is. I've spent countless days without sleep. I came in from Break Free Academy just last week and didn't get to sleep. I put the fucking work in. It was hard. I was tired, but I put the fucking work in. You know why? Because I want the marketplace to fucking be a direct reflection of the value I want my wallet to be a direct reflection of the value that I bring to the marketplace. And lazy people don't get paid. It's that simple. So, I'm going to say it one more time. If you don't have fucking money, it's nobody's fault but yours, and you should be embarrassed. Now fix that shit.